Hello everyone, it is time for Professional Fighters League Season 2. I'm Mike of Fights with Friends. Please hit that like button. If you like what I do here, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell so you're notified whenever I drop a new video or when I go live. Like this PFL Season 2, it starts tomorrow, and as you can tell, I am extremely excited. What is PFL, Mike? Let's talk about it. What isn't PFL? 6 champions, $1 million. This is the MMA American dream. America's fighter's dream. $1 million. And from all over the world, fighters come that have, some of these guys have not made more than $15,000 in one fight. Maybe some of them even less, but they can walk away with that $1 million check that a lot of people didn't believe that the PFL was going to come up with. Like you see Nathan Schultz carrying from last year right there. How does this start? 12 fighters in each weight division. There are 6 divisions this year. There's an inaugural lightweight female division headed by 2-time Olympic U.S. judo gold medalist Kayla Harrison. She is a superstar. But let's talk about how the points come and how we get to that $1 million. First of all, points, a loss. 0 points seems pretty self-explanatory. Why do I even put it on there? Obviously, the 0 points is the guy with the referee over him in the left-hand corner, not the guy screaming excitedly. The reason I put that up there is that if a fighter misses weight by more than the allotted amount, so more than a pound, which Efren Escudero did last season, not only will they forfeit 20% of their purse to their opponent, they also are eligible for no points. So the other fighter winning is guaranteed at least 3 points. You want to see fighters get punished for not making weight? PFL is where it's at for you, apparently, my friend. To start out, to get a point, get into a fight through your 3 rounds, and get to a draw. That is 1 point. Win a fight, it's 3 points, and you're going to get bonus points for the way you finish the fight and how you finish the fight as accordingly. Let's go 3rd round stoppage. You're going to get an extra bonus point. So now you get 4 points to get to the playoffs. 12 guys or females in that division. 8 playoff spots. All these points, very important. And they determine the seeding. 2nd round stoppage, you get 2 bonus points. You got 5 points. You only fight twice during the regular season. So these points are incredibly important. And a round 1 stoppage, of course, has 3 bonus points for a total of 6 points. You can see former UFC standout Vinny Magalhaes putting on a slick submission, as he did many times last season, getting all the way to the PFL finals. This year, I know he hopes to get all the way and win the entire thing. But there it is, just like an NCAA bracket. The NCAA basketball has March Madness. Guys, fight fans, it's May Madness. It's PFL. And once you get to the playoffs, as you can see, number 1 seed, very important, because you're going to fight somebody who barely made it to the playoffs. Number 8 seed. Number 4, number 5 will go against each other. 3 and 6, 2 and 7, and so forth. Just because you get to fight that number 8 seed, though, does not guarantee anything, as we've seen Cinderella story Josh the Cuddly Bear Copeland go from that 8 seed all the way to the PFL championship match winning twice in the first playoff night. And that was absolutely incredible. Pulled home a couple $100,000 for himself. And this is how everything works. The regular season, you're going to have 2 fights per fighter. Like I said, 3 rounds per fight, 3 5-minute rounds. There are no elbows allowed in PFL. And maybe one of the reasons for that is in the playoffs, you have 2 fights in one night. Elbows, as you know, if you're a big MMA fan, they cause a lot of cuts. It's very hard to get through 2 fights bleeding all over the place. You're going to fight the quarterfinal match first. It's 2 5-minute rounds. Then you're going to fight the semifinal, and it's 3 5-minute rounds. That's how they get around the regulation in the United States. You are not allowed to fight over 5 5-minute rounds in a night. So they were able to work that out with him, saying, hey, we'll do a 2-round and a 3-round. The strange thing about this, and this caused a lot of controversy and a lot of problems last year, is that semifinal match, the first match of the night in the playoffs. If there is a draw, if both fighters each win a round, the fighter that wins the first round will be awarded the victory. This has drawn a ton of criticisms from Joe Rogan, from Randy Couture when I interviewed him on the channel, who is a commentator for PFL, by the way, alongside Boss Rutan, and myself. I wish they could figure out some way to make that a little more fair, but that's the system we have right now. And, you know, controversy sells. It's fun. Championship night, though. New Year's Eve. We're all going to reign in New Year's Eve together on the Fights of Friends Fight Companion, right? 5 5-minute rounds for $1 million. That's right, guys. $1 million. Ask Nathan Schultz, ask Sean O'Connell, some of the guys that got that $1 million last year. I hope you guys join me for each and every week of this exciting PFL Season 2. You can follow along on ESPN2 and on ESPN+. The prelims will be on one generally, and then the main card on the other. If you have your cable subscription integrated into your ESPN Plus app, that is working fairly seamlessly now. So you won't have to mess around between different apps. But I hope this answered all your questions. If you have any more questions for me or just comments on PFL in general, let me know down there in the comments below. We are a community, so I want to know what you guys think. And as always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see you fine asses later.